it. Hey, happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
It's nothing but a bunch of friends. We get together, we chop it up over the month's toll of events that have happened. And this month, whew,
The month
it's
has
a
been
lot to
monthly.
unpack. The month has
every
been
month's been a hell of a year, Jessica. That's all.
Yes,
Right.
Right,
Oh my gosh.
That's a
Yes.
good one, Dwight.
yes.
That might fall in line with Miami as a state of its own. That's a good one, Dwight.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I don't even know if I can keep it. We don't even have enough time to even. Oh yes, let's do what the youngins do.
I'm clocking.
We said, what year is it? Oh, it's November.
Right.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right. So welcome, gang. Let's see. Everyone's good.
Yeah, we're good.
You know, as the old folks say, every day above ground is a good day. So
Okay.
Say it. Oh, look who's writing in. Peace and blessings, fam. It's Scorpio season. Miss Belinda, you should have been here so we could have toast to you with your birthday month. And we'll just go on ahead and give you a little toast in your honor, Belinda. Happy birthday.
Happy. Enjoy.
So, what was this that I saw? Bethune was playing somebody in basketball?
Auburn.
yeah, they play you in
Auburn.
It took Auburn
to
They took them
overtime.
there to the overtime. I was hoping they won.
But they was actually in town last night.
Yeah, and Gats.
Yeah, I was just acknowledging that they were here.
You said they were in town. You left it at that, right?
That's it.
Yeah.
Didn't want to get too deep.
No, that would have been impressive though. Like you really. For some reason, I don't know what it is about HBCU basketball. It just, yeah.
Where are we going with this?
No, I'm pulled for HBCU basketball. Like you pull from, but they're always just short. Like it's just.
Well,
but they took Auburn. Go ahead, Dwight.
Acknowledging that basketball teams are considerably smaller than football teams, but if we're gonna be honest, the money's really been in basketball longer than it's been in football, in my humble opinion. And even if we say that it's not, it definitely is stretched further and had a greater impact, whether it's shoe deals, recruitment. I think unlike what we're seeing happen in football, where you're starting to see some level of parity to a degree, basketball's always had its blue bloods since, the 50s, 40s and 50s. And so, for HBCU basketball, of course, like a lot of things, once integration or really desegregation happened, we lost a lot of talent, and they weren't really shining the spotlight on those players even prior to. So, I'm just acknowledging that, but you're not wrong.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing, though. What I will say, though, which I forgot the young man's name who actually he transferred from a D1, a big program, didn't work out, ended up at Bethune-Cookman, and he was cooking. He was cooking them boys at Auburn. So it's always good to see that you get somebody who may decide to go to a big program does not work out, and then comes and lands at an HBCU that may put that program on the map. And I think that's what it takes. Like it may take transfer. It may take guys like that to help propel HBCU basketball, because the basketball. Now, here's the thing. I come up in a time where the tournaments, NAI, those tournaments, the MEACs, and those basketball tournaments were big when I was coming up. But it's just the HBCU, the basketball is tough, because recruiting does matter. The recruiting dollars do matter in basketball, because you're not able to bring in that big name. And I think we might have missed that moment in time. Like, it's come and gone. Remember that guy Dan Thonmaker, who at one point was like the number one high school recruit, decided to go to HBCU. Yeah. He came. He was there one and done pretty much. He didn't make a lot of noise. And during that time, that's when we saw the wave of top prospects going to HBCU basketball programs. You just don't see it right now. So, so I don't know if the moment has kind of come and gone. It's very interesting, though.
So let's shift to another sport. This was like news breaking 2 days ago, I think it was, here in Miami. I don't even remember this situation unfolding. You said good? Kendrick, you said good?
Good, they got him. I'm happy.
Really?
Yes, I'm happy they got him. I am.
What did AB and CTE do? Because I missed the story.
Yeah, CTE really had. So I think was it last year? There was an altercation with him at some event he was at. So what he said was somebody tried to steal his chain, but when it all unfolded, that wasn't the case. His people was jumping on somebody, and so he went, first he was throwing hands with somebody. Those people left. He went to go get a gun and chase after him, and he shot. He missed, but you can't do that. You can't go get a gun, come back, because then that's premeditated. It's first-degree murder. So when the story broke, he said, "Oh yeah, somebody stole my chain, this and that and third." When they investigated, they found out that wasn't true. So then when they said that they were looking for him, he decided to jump ship and go to another country. And he's been over in Dubai ever since. And how they caught his silly behind was he decides, "Oh, I'm gonna get on Instagram and post all this stuff." And they found out where he was at, and they went and got him. Instead of going to Russia, China, Venezuela, a country that doesn't have extradition, he decides to go to Dubai.
Well, I don't think I'm surprised, to be quite honest with you. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying that to try to be funny, but you see the downward spiral that's been happening with him, and you really on one hand you really want to root for him. You want to really I just want to root for the guy. But when you're making bad decisions and it's year after year after year, even if you're out of football. Now, here's the thing. The way he ended with the Bucks, that was a whole nother conversation on how it was dealt with. So I kind of gave him a pass. But still, you just every time you look up, you're in the news for something silly, something stupid. And you have to really question his decision making. You also have to question his thought process, but all his mental health, right? Which we talk about.
I was just gonna say mental health.
But if you're not necessarily seeking that, and then you also not around people who really, because even during the time when I even had an opportunity to talk to him at one point, and we really was trying to put some type of campaign together to kind of help him get back to the NFL at that time. But when you got people around you that are eating off of you, they don't care.
No.
Mm-hmm.
That's very
but here's the thing, Roy. If I'm eating off you, right, isn't my best interest is to protect the bag?
Yeah.
You would think so, but it never pans out.
It never happens like that. All of them people that had these big entourages in the past, AI, Allen Iverson, and everything like that, they all crash and burn together.
What's the guy? Gucci Mane? I think that's it. Is he the one married to Keisha?
Yes.
Yeah.
He was talking to Charlemagne about how when he was going through his psychotic episodes and he was giving away like bags and jewelry, and that his friends knew that he wasn't right, but they would still take it.
Yeah. Yeah. And here's the thing. I'm not trying to necessarily defend AI, but I guess what I will say is that you get guys like Michael Vick, AI. These guys decide at some point, like, hey, I'm going to mature and change my life, and I'm going to do some things a little bit different. I'm going to walk differently. I might not even can't hang out with this entourage, right? And then you look at it. What we are in a society where we are very forgiving, and we want to be forgiving, and we want to see that person kind of rise back up. Allen Iverson now is at an all-time high. Like, he's everywhere, right? Michael Vick coaching at Norfolk State. Like, so, but when you keep doing what you're doing, they're gonna lock you up, put you away, and let you just rot.
It's just unfortunate that he didn't have that sphere of influence to kind of grab his tail and say, like you were saying. So somebody was talking about, you should have tried to secure the bag if that was somebody that was taking care of you. If there were no other reason than to just be selfish and say, if something happens to him, that's it for me, but that's not the case.
I mean, it's gonna sound cliche, but when you think about AI and Michael Vick, the love of a good woman matters. You know what I mean? Like,
what? Gucci
talking about your mom?
Gucci Mane too.
Because in both cases,
Roy, that's your homeboy, Kevin Garnett.
But Gucci Mane too, because he credits Keisha, for really holding him down and basically changing him, changing him and being there for him. She spoke about protecting him during his episodes, making sure that, taking his phone or whatever. And people would say, oh, you trying to like, boss him around or whatever. No, I'm protecting him. You know what I'm saying? I'm protecting him. I'm protecting our family. Exactly. And the bag, or whatever. So,
and I'm not saying that in the bad, and I'm not saying that in the bad way either. Like, you need
and he said it. Yeah. She said, it took me a minute, but then I started noticing what were the triggers, and the episode was getting ready to come up. He wasn't sleeping. All these things she started noticing, not eating the way he was supposed to be. And she was like, that meant that he was off his meds. I had to try to get him back.
Right.
Yeah. But but Antonio Brown, I remember trying to have a conversation with him at that time, and he did not want to hear it. He didn't want to hear it. So it's hard to. I think the part of it is when you have people around you who still are eating off you, even if they were probably trying to say something to him, he's probably not even listening to them either.
That's true. That's true.
It's very unfortunate.
Very. Now, this lady, I'm getting to it, Bobby. This lady here has had a change. I don't know if it's a real change, but
don't do it. Don't do it. I was about to say, don't do it.
Isn't she like 34 but look 55?
That's that suntan oil. But what is going on?
That woman ain't 34. I don't care what anybody say.
Why is she sounding like he has the best interest of the people at heart, sir? Senator Bullard. Senator Bullard.
Please inform me because I'm unaware.
We need to explain. We need some explaining.
So, yeah. So this Marjorie Taylor.
This is Marjorie Taylor. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
She's 51 in real life. I don't know where 34 came from. But this Marjorie Taylor Greene, member of Congress from Georgia, she was a big Trump fan, like huge, like Trump can do no wrong. But what I'm finding, especially now in this second term, is a lot of folks were bought into his words and were really ignoring his actions. Like, like they really, really believed that he was for the people. And a lot of it, of course, a lot of it's brewed in racism too, because they were like, oh, he's going to look out for us and for these rural white communities and for these low-income white people. And he's going to find this sort of way to make sure all the brown and black people get punished.
By the way, she looks good for 54.
Yeah. But in this crisis around SNAP, in this crisis...
Come through, Captain. Come through, Captain. Come through.
Cap keep coming. Cap keep coming. Cap keep coming.
Come through, Captain.
Come through. Really in the show.
Everybody.
Okay. Sorry about that, Senator. Go ahead and finish.
We happy to welcome Captain to the space. But yeah, no, I mean, she represents a rural county, a rural part of Georgia, where things like SNAP benefits, where federal employment are a big deal, where Obamacare was a big deal, and so Trump's desire to want to get rid of all those things or make people suffer is really impacting her constituents. And so that's a hard pill to swallow when this person that you were fangirling over for a decade is literally going after your people, by his actions. So it's a bit of a come to Jesus moment. But even when she comes up there, she's like, I disagree with his policies, but I'm still a fan. Or she'll try to blame Congress and be like, oh, well, it's Speaker Johnson who's messing things up, or whomever. It's like she still got that whole I don't want to believe it's him attitude and wanting to point blame at everybody else. But at the end of the day, it all falls back on the orange man.
Isn't she also the one who used to have a problem with Jasmine Crockett?
Oh yeah, no, she had serious beef.
Yeah, this is the one who Jasmine made famous.
The bleach blonde.
Had built butcher body.
Yes. Well, so she was on The View just a couple of days ago, and as they would say at Richmond Park, Whoopi and them, it was like, who this?
They're
who
like
are
this.
you? Girl, what you say? Why do you sound like we agree?
Right.
I don't understand.
Right.
Whoopi came to fight. That's what it was. They came to fight, and it was
I love
you got
it.
your fist balled up and somebody don't want to fight. That's you bringing all that tension to the space.
Right. Okay,
And
we don't
she's
have
like,
any,
you
we don't have any questions. Show's over.
Right. You right. He shouldn't be doing what he's doing. Yes. April 26th.
Yes. I can't wait.
So they've been talking about what they're gonna wear and
Oh my gosh.
and securing movie theaters. I don't think we need to secure a movie theater. Do we need to get a movie theater?
Yes, of course.
I mean, if you're in that business.
Absolutely. Are you kidding? Mike, this is Michael.
I'm saying though, are we saying we need to buy out the whole theater?
Yes, absolutely.
Well,
honey, they just continue to make.
Let's put parameters on theater. I mean,
Mama
it doesn't have to be big boy, but I think one of those smaller ones. Yeah, I think that, for family and friends.
We need an entire theater. This is Michael.
Are we gonna get dressed?
Absolutely.
Are we doing black and white? Or are we
maybe
just
a sprinkle of
open
red
to
Maybe
a Michael Jackson?
I want the red.
The red jacket.
Yeah.
I got a
Thriller.
red jacket.
There's
Thriller night?
right about a 6'7" man. I could get a glove.
Look, Roy, you can do Billie Jean. He had on the suit.
Oh, he did have on a black and white suit. He did.
On the suit and
He
Billie
did.
Jean.
And then what you say? You want him to have a wig on?
My favorite. Oh my gosh.
Kendrick, he also had leg warmers on with penny loafers in that video too. Okay,
Listen,
you can get away. If anybody can get away with it, Roy, you could.
You gotta do it.
You can get away with it, Roy.
Do it.
Appreciate it, but
See, you gotta order your stuff now because, like, the closer we get, it's gonna be.
Ebony ready for a whole costume party. She's talking about
Yeah,
Laura.
she is.
Yes, I
Yes,
love
she
Michael.
Nobody
Yes,
wrote
she
nothing from the
is.
Michael Jackson movie, not me.
Just
Michael.
like that that text that went out for all of the Aquarian babies who are really gonna party in February, that we're eliminating Dwight. How that text went out today about them tickets and how cheap those tickets were.
Yeah.
Yes, you gotta get it while you can.
Amen.
Is that Latif trying to get in? Is
It's
it?
Latif trying to get in. It's Latif trying to get in.
Mhm.
I'm excited about Michael Jackson. Now, you know, we've talked about it on the show
It
that
better be
his
good. I'm saying.
nephew is playing him,
Mhm.
and his nephew is Marlon's son,
Mhm.
and the mother is Tito's ex-wife, who is now Marlon's wife.
Yes.
We've talked about that on the show.
Wait, what?
You didn't know that? Yeah.
You must
I
have missed
did
that.
not know that. So two brothers
We talked about that at great
have
extent.
shared
I remember
the
that.
same.
It's not.
That's how they used to do it. That's how they did it in the Bible.
It's not the first time either. Let's be clear. I mean,
I
Jermaine
mean,
had his.
I had no idea this
This whole
was
thing.
going on in the Jackson family. I did
Wait a
not-
minute. I need to hear the tea that Dwight is pouring. What did you say,
So who
Dwight?
is this woman?
Well, you remember Jermaine? Jermaine was married to Barry Gordy's daughter,
Yeah.
and then cheated on her with somebody in the Motown clique as well. Like it's been a
Yeah,
you know,
it's a like
whole
a
thing.
not, it's not even a triangle. It's more like I don't even know. It's like a pentagon or something like that going on. It's
It's
crazy.
like one of them things like you got to put the yarn with the pictures.
Yeah, that you start it with one and then they break it down. Like they do the mafia.
It start with Joe and then you got to break it all down. And
You got to break it all the way down. Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh
Well,
my God.
long as Flex Washington does not show up playing Michael Jackson, I'm good. Okay.
Yeah, that was pretty terrible. That was
Listen, if they put a guest appearance by Flex Washington,
right.
I'm going
Right.
to lose. You understand? Like,
Yeah.
even if they make him a fan in the audience, I'm going
It's like, what the what? Y'all put it.
Roy, that was pretty bad, Roy. That was pretty bad.
Y'all put a brown skinned comedian who played.
in pale face.
Boy, I hope Flex Washington does not resurrect or reappear.
He's being clowned right now, and he's being a good sport about it.
He has to be because he took the bag and ran. He should get some heat. Okay.
Oh my God.
Flex knew he was not Michael Jackson. He knew better. He should no.
This is his son. This is the gentleman who's playing Michael Jackson. Uh-oh.
Is that he? No, that's who that is. That's Latoya.
That's Latoya. That's Latoya.
That's Latoya.
Looking like a feline.
Who's the bitch she gave the surgeon?
That got to be one hell of a woman right there. God, oh, you better.
Yeah, she's an Egyptian. She's
Not
born
Latoya.
Pharaoh.
He's talking about.
They don't matter, all of them.
Yeah.
And rest in
Because
peace
it's
to
his
Tito.
mom that has been with both brothers, correct?
Rest in peace to Tito,
Yeah.
so he ain't gotta see this.
Right. Tito might have been the one who all said and done had the most sense. Shoot.
That's Jafar right there. He looks like Michael Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, listen, that DNA is strong.
Yeah.
It is.
Bobby, make sure you put a
I
picture
wonder
of Flex.
what do Blanket and what's the other one name have to say about it?
Oh, Paris Jackson.
Paris, that's right.
I think that
Paris.
they were very dismissive of it.
Yeah, she had a lot to say when they were talking about bringing the movie out at one point, but I haven't heard. Yeah,
Listen, Antoine Fuqua is the director.
Yeah.
You know, Nia
I
Long's
mean,
in
after
it.
you say that, say no more.
He alone plays Catherine.
Catherine, I'm here for
Yeah.
all of it.
They better get the cash right. That's all I'm gonna say. Because I didn't see too many Michael Jackson
mishaps.
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't
I'm
know
gonna tell you,
the
people
Jason
want to
Weaver
go
one
back
back
to
in
the
the
movie.
day.
They want
The
to go back to
miniseries
the movie theater.
Miniseries is all right.
I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna shut up.
That's gonna be good.
It better be good. That is, it's not. It better be good.
I think sometimes it's almost like the Million Man March, right? It wasn't about the march. It was about everything that led up to it. It was about getting to DC. You see the memes with the black people doing the line dances, and they say that the world is falling apart and this is black people. I don't know, maybe it's me, but I just feel like we need something to be excited about. And if it's gonna be a movie that's in April, I'm here for it. Even
Yeah.
if the acting is bad, let me be disappointed on that day. But leading up to it, I'm gonna be very excited
That's fair.
about going to see it.
Mm.
Yeah.
Then, I mean, I'm wondering what's his face gonna pop up out of nowhere. Alfonso Ribeiro, because he was influenced by
Oh,
Michael a lot too.
Oh
yeah.
yeah, he was. He definitely was.
All these Michael Jackson.
That's it.
Yeah,
That's it. I mean, just do a quick pan of the crowd, one of the concerts, and flex. Sit next to Alfonso Ribeiro. Sitting next to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Sitting next to Jason Weaver. Like everybody who has something to do with Mike. Just put them all in the crowd scene.
they tried over the years to do it right. I mean, even I've seen foreign folks play Michael Jackson. I'm just like, boy, y'all better get this right.
We said rest in
R.I.P.
peace to
Yeah.
Rest in
D'Angelo.
power to D'Angelo.
Mm-hmm.
Brown sugar baby.
He was 51, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Which is the same age as Marjorie Taylor Greene, since we're going put
That's
that.
hilarious.
Listen, I just feel like she looks great for someone who's 51.
No,
That's work.
that's
That's
the
work.
best she's looked. That's really what it is. That's
Mm,
the best she's looked.
no
I'm
comment.
just lifting up the black
Bobby,
people.
Because she rough around the edges.
I'm just saying her
I'm just
I'm
saying.
just
ancestors don't necessarily age well, and I'm saying that she at 51
It's a great
looks
photo.
looks good.
Looks
You
better
took the
than
words out of my mouth, Roy.
It's a great photo. Y'all
It's a great photo. No,
listen,
no. Yeah, she looked like a nomad any other time I
Listen,
see her.
oh jeez,
all you gotta do is Google and go to images.
Bobby.
you
Nomad.
know, we got Petty White and Petty Pendergrass over here. So
Right.
My goodness. Amazon is doing layoffs and they're turning the work over to robots, like real robots.
Yep.
Real robots. But do
And
we
here's the thing. When they talked about it, the layoffs have been. They said they were top heavy.
Mhm.
They were top heavy.
clearly not top enough. Jeff Bezos made $10 billion in the last year.
Exactly.
Yeah, but didn't he sell? He sold. I thought he sold Amazon. He has just a percentage of it though.
He's still one of the primary stakeholders. Even if he stepped down as CEO,
Mm-hmm.
he's still making money off of it.
Mm-hmm.
What does SNAP stand for? Because I grew up and I heard that it was called food stamps and EBT. I don't know where the term snaps come from, and I'm assuming that that's the real.
Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program.
Assist program.
Thank you. Thank you. So, Dwight, do we see any where in the future where they're going to receive their benefits back?
So, judge ordered Donald Trump to restore benefits through this month. His administration decided to appeal that decision. So I want to be clear for folks. The president of the United States basically said, the judge made me want to feed people. I want to starve people. Like, let's be clear. Because a lot of people conflate the whole shutdown and all the other things. He had the money to pay for SNAP, chose not to pay for it. Judge told him to do it. He's now saying, the judge is wrong. I'm not going to pay for SNAP benefits. So I just want to make sure, anyone watching is crystal clear on where the problem around SNAP is. But to answer your question, this is the longest shutdown in history at this point, coming up on 40 days. And I wish I could say that there's light at the end of the tunnel. But the truth of the matter is that the House of Representatives has been out for 48 days. So they kind of left the scene of the crime, almost a week before the shutdown happened. So this is a real crisis, and people are hurting. It's going, we can talk more about the other impacts on the shutdown, like what's happening at airports and all the other stuff. But, the country's in a real crisis, even if people aren't feeling the crunch themselves yet. But trust me, you will. I was talking with a friend of some of us, Brother Burnside, said he was at the airport with pre-check in Houston, and it took him almost 3 hours to clear security. So
3 hours.
What?
You talking about TSA to get through TSA?
To get through TSA, and he had clear and pre-check.
Not both.
Yeah.
What? I mean, I understand there's a shutdown on certain things, but what does the president gain by not signing
I was
off on
getting ready.
SNAP?
I was just getting ready to take the conversation there. I'm so glad you asked. There have been reports that all of this is a part of a plan for there to incite chaos, to incite insurrection, so that there then can be legislation that comes out that says, I am not a, wait, let me stop, because I'm not a politician. I don't study politics. If Dwight, if you have heard this, if you have heard what happens when you continue to poke at someone and what the government then does, I would like for you to explain it in the legal terms, because I'm going to tell you what Polk Street would be saying.
But did you want to finish your Polk Street?
Oh, just that they're supposed to rebel against the government. It's supposed to be a fight. It's supposed to create chaos, so that in effort for him to then declare, what is it? What is the term?
Martial law.
Martial law.
Yeah.
And then to halt elections, to continue down the same governance road that they are. So it's just a fire brewing, and it's waiting to implode.
Right. And this is, so your analysis is spot on, Jay. He's been trying several attempts to create enough chaos to declare martial law. The first one was ICE and weaponizing ICE in these cities. He thought that he would get enough riots, enough people kind of mad about that, to then put the National Guard in those cities. He circumvented that by putting the National Guard in those cities, to some of those cities anyway, but he needs more chaos in order to actually weaponize the National Guard under martial law. Because there's a difference. Like, a president can find ways to send National Guard into different cities, but the National Guard doesn't have arrest capabilities. Many of them are not carrying weapons for that reason. In the cities like Chicago, where the governor's like, I don't want them here, he's still able to send them there, but they can only protect uh, federal property. But what ends up happening is these ICE agents then are still, who do have arrest capability, then go out in community, and they're the ones you're seeing on TV, choking people, slamming people against the ground, so forth and so on. And so fast forward to this moment now, and it's like, okay, are people gonna get riled up enough to get mad over the fact that they don't have money coming in, that they're going hungry, and will that then trigger the ability to institute martial law? Because again, the difference between what he's doing now with the National Guard and martial law is the ability to carry weapons, the ability to violently suppress people with the army, which is a different acknowledgement from the executive branch. So he's trying to find a justifiable reason to do it. Layer on top of that he's already talking about going to war with Venezuela, Colombia, and now Nigeria for some odd reason. Listen, no love lost here. The man's crazy. You've been crazy. But people in his circle are really trying to use this moment to institute some really, really diabolical policies. So, stay woke.
Yeah. What he said.
I think we're in a very interesting time where there's so much going on in the world that it's our norm. Like I literally was talking about somebody getting snatched up and is in jail, and it was like it just rolled off the tip of my tongue, and I was like, wow, this is really our norm. This is where we're at right now. And I also do believe we are of a generation that has seen so much from the 70s on, and it's just like what else? What else?
And I don't even think that we thought in our lifetime that we would have ever survived something like COVID.
I would have never thought that I would be a part of a pandemic. Like you learned about that stuff in high school, and you think, oh, that's way in the past.
Or some
Scarlet
third
fever,
world
yellow
country.
fever, yeah, stuff like that. The Black Plague. You never think that something of that magnitude would hit in 2020.
Let me take it another step further. We'll have grandchildren that will be talking about that in a history class. They may be studying it.
And I just want to remind folks that happened on his watch too. So
I was gonna say,
that.
they're gonna say, and y'all were crazy enough to let this man come back for more foolishness after that. How'd that happen?
Right.
Yeah, I mean, we think about it, like when I really thought about it, and I was talking to somebody the other day, I said, well, I'm a couple years after Jim Crow. I'm not too far removed from slavery. I'm not too far from, just black and white water fountains. Like, and then let's just keep going. You go down the line, of what all the things that's happened. It just in the period of time that we've lived in. And
well, I know that I couldn't go to a school as a toddler because I was Black.
Right.
My mom had to drive me to another location because they said, "Oh, we are."
Yeah, it's so funny. It's funny you bring that up because I was watching something the other day. So the last person to pass away who was part of the transatlantic slave trade died in 1940. Let me say that again. in case you in the back need it. The last person to die who was on the bottom of a slave ship died in 1940. Now, my dad was born in 43, in case people.
Right.
Right. Right. This,
Well,
but
And I'm
this
gonna
is
throw
all
this out here
new.
again. This doesn't sound bad, but it's bad. I was the first black baby to be a Pampers baby in the world. Like, what does that say? I'm sitting here with you guys.
Right.
It took that
Mhm.
long. It took that long,
Wow.
that long to have a black baby be on a commercial to represent a national brand. It took that long.
yeah, that's
I'm the
why.
first.
And even
Well,
I
I mean,
think
I
it
think on the
was
on the flip side, go ahead, Kendra.
was it Dwight, the Voting Rights Act was in 65, right?
Yes, sir.
So if you think about that, that's 100 years removed from slavery, from 1865 to 1965. That's
Mhm.
really not that, because all of us knows or knew someone that was 100 years old, in our lifetime. So like just 100 years removed, they allowed us to vote again, even though they said that black men could vote. I forget,
Yeah.
I think it was 1871, but then the Klan went through, they did what they did to take it away from us. But from 1865 to 1965, just 100 years removed from slavery.
Yeah. No, yeah. I mean, listen, I remember my daddy being in Vietnam War. You know what I mean? Like, there's things that we just, I think, because I think our generation is very resilient when you really just think about it and
Well,
what we
honey,
have.
it's so when you say our generation, it's just you and I. It's nobody else on
Well,
the show.
they ain't,
Nobody
they ain't
else.
too far. They ain't too far removed. They ain't too. They right
Nobody.
around the corner.
Listen, there's a lot
They,
of Gen X
I
energy
mean,
in
our grandparents, like I remember my grandparents talking about sharecropping,
yeah.
in Georgia or what
Mm-hmm.
have you. And, my great grandmother was born like at the turn of the century, and I was actually fortunate enough to know both of my great grandmothers on both sides. So, yeah, like it's not. And to hear like the stories that my grandfather would tell us and stuff like that, like
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
that was crazy. And
Mm,
like to sit here and think that, dang, like we basically going through the same thing is
Differently, just differently.
like mind blowing because you do, right? You think, oh, okay, that's in the past. But it's like, no, this is our right here, right
right,
now. And
right,
that's just crazy. It's
right.
crazy.
It is. I'm only 19 years um removed from the Civil Rights Act. That was 1963. I was born in 82. Like if you think about that, 19 years is not that far,
Oh, I was
not that
graduated.
far away.
Mhm.
But I'm just saying, like,
Man,
if it continued for those 19 years, I would be, part of that when everybody was fighting for the civil.
right. And they
Right.
kick the can down the road a little further.
Right, exactly, exactly,
Right. 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 Right.
exactly. Okay, Bobby dog. Jeez. All right.
oh,
Yeah.
I
Oh
cannot.
gosh.
I
Why? What?
that's just my
Now,
baby daddy. That's just
Listen,
my
You
baby.
go from one toxicity to another. What is the
listen.
problem?
Her
next.
album is good though. Her album is good.
Well, maybe
Album.
this might be
Has a lot of
maybe this might
material resource
maybe
from.
this might be her shift. Maybe this might be a Sierra Russell Wilson thing. You know what I mean?
Shift.
From who?
He got a
Sir,
7-month-old
sir,
with another woman.
sir. He got
No.
4 babies about to be
Three
See,
other
born
baby mamas
in
at the same
2026.
time.
Yeah,
see,
like
Roy,
like I
that
said,
was
how do you go from one toxic relationship dive head
yeah.
first
Because
into another?
he did, just like he did.
But Roy, I think that's what a lot of women was talking about. How
Yeah.
they thought when she left Offset she was gonna do what Sierra did, and get with somebody of
Get the
substance
glow up.
who would raise,
I mean, she got the sport right.
Get the glow up, baby. You're not supposed to go from one
she got the wrong player.
She got the sport right. She just did.
She got the wrong player.
Oh,
She got the wrong arena.
And it just, when I heard this on the radio,
tell us, Ebony, tell us.
It was just making my blood boil, because it's the same thing I said about Nick Cannon. It's not about you being able to afford these children. It is about you being able to be actively engaged and involved in their lives. And you simply cannot do that if you got 10 of them mofos running around out here. It is humanly impossible. It is impossible. You cannot do it. And no amount of money can substitute your presence, your engagement, your involvement. So at the end of the day, I really feel sorry for all of these kids, because they are going to miss out. They are going to miss out. And it's very, very sad. And you just keep planting these seeds all around the world. And it doesn't matter that you're going to send them a check. What recital are you going to attend? How many homeworks are you going to sit down and help work them through? How many projects? How many parent conferences are you going to attend? How many PTA meetings are you going to go to? Like, come on, man.
Ebony.
It's Ebony. Disgusting.
Ebony. They, as you continue to talk about it, it is the same thing that we see every day. They just have money.
That's also part of my point, though. You know what I'm saying? Because you know how it is. The celebrities are in the spotlight. They're in the limelight. So yes, we see it every day. And it's still not okay. But
it's not okay.
Right. It's not. That's why I said it's still not okay.
It's not okay.
But now you're in the limelight and you have a huge following and a huge platform. And you have all these other little boys out here looking up to you, thinking that, oh, this is okay for me to do because if I make it to that level and I have this amount of money, now I can do what they out here doing.
I'm just saying.
That's only if they believe that, though.
The expectation was that they would do different.
A lot of them do.
The expectation was that they were going to do different.
But what if you got a lot of kids from the same, like from your wife? Like Sean Alexander just had his 13th kid from his wife.
They all in the same house.
You can't go to all them.
On Monday, you see kids 1 through 4. Tuesday, you see
and Kendrick and I have had that conversation too.
13, but I was happy that it was from his, they all from his wife.
I think it's a great accomplishment.
Isn't that Kiki Wyatt to the next event?
The Kiki Wyatt.
However, comma.
Kiki Wyatt.
Ebony, all I saw you was in the school auditorium going off on some child because they didn't do something. That's all I heard.
Listen, said, dare to make a difference.
Listen,
boy, you better not cross the vice principal right here.
Ebony said, just say no.
Listen, you cannot divide yourself.
No.
Okay.
Harper used to have a friend, and the teacher asked the little girl. She said, "You go ahead and tell a story, honey. Go ahead and tell."
No, you go ahead. You started.
Go ahead.
This is during the pandemic too.
Yeah.
During COVID, and the little girl got on, and she actually, her sisters would jump on. They all names started with corn something. Her name was Cornaya. Yes, her name was Cornaya.
I know that. Can you not have real names?
Okay, but still. Anyways, the teacher got on was like, "Oh, how cute! How many siblings do you have?" She said, "So and so, so and so, so and so, all by the same parents." I was like, "Oh, hell
wow.
Now we got to fight.
Yeah,
Wait, what does that have to do with anything?
Had nothing to do.
it doesn't.
It
And I
doesn't.
didn't mean, I didn't
God
mean to
bless
call it-
people. You know, if y'all all in the same house, is it better?
Yeah.
I would imagine so. I definitely would. Is it still tough though? Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, everybody on here got kids. Dwight, you are a very active uncle, and support
Yeah,
in
well,
your family.
I need him to
And,
come to
and
9435 Southwest 220.
We got some math
listen, we
homework.
all know
Yes,
whether you got one
I need that
or
uncle to be
more,
more active.
it's a lot. It's a lot to raise kids. It is a lot. And when you start getting up in number, it's a lot.
Hey,
It's a lot.
I just want to shout out Cornelius, wherever you are, sir. Leave my dog Roy alone for putting you on Front Street. Just because you got people out here named Corn, whatever.
well, let me tell you something. Listen, hey, Dwight, I used to be clown.
I Cornelius out there. Just leave
I
us.
used to be like, what's
Leave
your
my dog Roy
sister?
alone.
Dwight, I'd be like, what now, kid? The siblings name? There's Cornflake, there's corn on the cob.
Okay, Bobby. Okay.
Oh,
My goodness.
What is this about?
Listen, I just want you to.
You
I
need
need
to show
Bobby
the
just to show the clip from the press conference.
Yeah, you need to show the other picture of the guy passed out.
But he said,
What did Cat Williams say? That Ozempic is taking Hollywood out.
Taking them out.
Yeah, but he said this is supposed to. This is good for Black people because it's going to deal with the diabetes.
He's going to kill you.
Get out of here.
Here's the problem with the timing. Is there's an active class action lawsuit against Ozempic?
Mm.
There's another company out there too, Dwight. Do you know?
Yeah, no. I mean, the GLP-1s have been working magic for a lot of people in terms of weight loss. I'm not knocking that. I'm saying Ozempic in particular has a class action lawsuit because people have been dealing with like intestinal blockage and things of that nature. So I just find it very interesting that you invite the CEOs of the company to now cut the price for this thing that everybody supposedly wanted at the same time that they have a lawsuit happening. So it's almost like a bit of a trade-off, in my humble opinion, where you now are saying, oh, y'all about to lose money in this lawsuit? Well, then let me dump some government funding your way too, and then you can pay me on the back end. And that's probably why the dude passed out. That's probably what made dude pass out. He was like, "Oh Lord."
So what happened? Why did the guy pass out? What was that about?
Well, no one knows, but boy, the internet been wilding. So
the
press conference was the CEOs of these GLP-1 needle, all these all these different manufacturers, RFK Jr., Dr. Oz, and Trump was sitting by his desk.
Not RFK Jr.
Right. So the guys up there talking, RFK Jr. is on his left side, Dr. Oz on the right side, and Dr. Oz looks over his shoulder, and somebody in the back just over here fainting. All I know is RFK Jr. cleared it. When I tell you, out the door, like you would have thought somebody got shot up in there. RFK Jr. is like, not me, I'm out. And then Trump,
your president just stood there looking crazy.
Just standing there like,
ain't my problem. My name
another day at the White House.
I ain't in it.
Wow.
I was like, boy, it be the ones closest to you.
It be your own people. It be your own people. I love it. Ooh, that FAA. That FAA. That's what you were talking about before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you were talking about before.
I'm checking my flights every day because they say they're going to reduce, because they say it's only going to be a 10% reduction.
Right.
But when you think about at an airport like MIA or Dallas Fort Worth, that's hundreds of flights that they're about to cancel.
Yeah.
Right.
LAX, Hartsfield.
Right.
Ugh.
Right.
Dallas Fort Worth, because that's a big airport.
Mm.
Matter of fact, I was talking to Dana earlier. Dana was like, "Yeah, I was supposed to catch a flight." He said, "When I saw what was going on, he got in his car and started driving." I'll drive. You go.
I was thinking about that. We might need to do a road trip. How long is that drive?
Where are y'all going?
14 hours.
Dallas Fort Worth.
Dallas. You talking about February?
No.
Well, I need them to clean all this up by then.
Ain't nobody doing no road tripping.
No.
Not my long behind.
Pay me to ride to Dallas in a car at all.
Well, we could do an RV.
No, we ain't. We ain't doing nothing.
Tell them, Roy. Because the problem is they gonna road trip, but they ain't gonna want to drive. I ain't doing that.
I am not doing no R or V. Okay,
at all.
Why not?
We can cancel. We can cancel before do any of that. Okay.
Ebony, the problem is getting out of Florida A, and then getting through Texas B.
Right, and then everybody got
to Texas.
Right, everybody got their own living habits too. I don't know how everybody lives. Okay. No.
You do.
No, I don't.
No, don't let these white influencers fool you where they only take baths, 2 days out the week. Living in
I know you are right. That ain't nobody on this.
That doesn't work on the R or the V. Right.
No.
Don't let TikTok get you messed up.
Please understand. Yeah, we would have the RV with all of the fixing. Okay.
Yeah, you exactly right. Y'all surely would have the right RV.
Tell them, Roy, y'all
have the right RV. Boy, y'all have a nice trip too. Right, keep it all.
Oh my God. Jesus, keep us close. Thank y'all for joining us. We'll see y'all next week. We'll let you know how the RV is.
Right, let's.
Long shot, but I got the reach. Pop lock, now I'm off the leash. Mic drop, I ain't gotta preach.